Hello everyone, welcome back to Electric Trail. Today, we are going to be going over our weather forecast for the United States over the next few days or so. The most thing that we're going to be talking about today, I'm mostly going to be talking about the winter storm that we're having right now. That's moving through the United States and expected to cause a lot of big problems. So, we're going to be talking about all of this weather today, so let's get into it. So, first of all, let's talk about all of our winter stuff that's going on with our winter storm right now. This whole video will pretty much just be based on this winter storm, but a few other stuff we'll talk about something else in this video too probably. So we do have a winter storm moving through the United States right now. See this? This is the bluest snow. This is the winter snowstorm. Any of the blue you see up here is lake effect snow, but this is the winter storm that we're having. It's moving really fast, and it's going this way. It's going to cause a lot of snow, and it's mainly going to be the biggest impacts if you're inside of this peak area. There's definitely going to be some big impacts in there, but it will move its way all the way down over here. And to know if you're going to get snow or not, let's check out the future radar. So here we are on the HRRR future radar. This will show us where the storm will go. Let me get it so it's fixed. Let's see if we find it. So this will tell us where the snowstorm will go. So just look at your location and we'll see if you'll get snow or not. So this is what it's looking like. This is what it will look like around 4 p.m. today. You can see that it's just slamming Iowa, Indiana. It's just really slamming Ohio as well. Indianapolis is expected to get a lot of snow today as well. But then I'll move. This is around December 13th, which is today at 8 p.m. If you live up here, this is the time zone. So this is EST time zone. This is for 8 p.m. Then it's going to move up to the northeast. This is around 7 a.m. tomorrow. The time is up here on the top of my screen. So I'm just doing the time based on where your guys' time zone is. Some of you guys might not have the same time zone as what I'm talking about, though. Then that's going to move out. So that's what the snowstorm is supposed to do. So it's going to be a fast-moving snowstorm, but it's going to cause some impacts. It's probably going to cause slick spots on roads. We're probably going to get highway closings. We're probably going to get some crashes out there, but it's not like the worst winter storm that we've had before. It's just pretty crazy. But we're going to get a lot of snow, so that's the next thing that we're going to talk about is who will get the most snow and the total snowfall for most of you guys. So here we are on the total snowfall radar. This will show us who's going to get the most snow. So here we go. This is until the 15th. So this is the total snowfall that you'll see out of the lake effect snow and winter snowstorm, most likely. So yeah. Let's talk about Illinois and Iowa and Missouri first. So it seems like if you're over here in central Illinois, like if you're over here in Bloomington, looks like you'll get around 6 inches of snow. Maybe like 5 or something, 5 to 6. If you're over here in Urbana, you guys could see 4 to 5 inches. If you're over here in Springfield, you guys could get 3 inches. If you're over here in parts of Iowa, you guys could probably get around to 1 to 3 inches. If you're over here in parts of southeastern Iowa. And then let's talk about central Indiana. Let's say Noblesville could get 3 to 4 inches, maybe just 2 to 4 inches. If you're over here in Indianapolis, you guys could get up to possibly 5 inches of snow, maybe. If you're over here in Kokomo, you guys could see up to 4 inches of snow. If you're over here in Fort Wayne, you guys could see 1 to 2 inches of snow, most likely. It could get up to 3 inches, though. If you're over in South Bend, you guys could get 3 inches of snow. I would say 1 to 3. If you're near Muskegon or in Muskegon, you guys could get 1 to 4 inches of snow possibly. Chicago doesn't seem like they're going to get any snow. They could get a little skiff of some snow, but not really likely. If you're over here in central Ohio, like Cincinnati, you guys could get literally around 4 to 6 inches of snow, which is just, it's a lot, but it's not like crazy. But then, yeah, if you're up here in central Ohio, like Columbus, you guys could see 3 to 5 inches of snow. Delaware seems like you guys could get up to 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches of snow possibly. Same thing with eastern Ohio, 1 to 4 inches, 1 to 6 inches possibly, especially over here near Cambridge, Ohio. And then if we go all the way down here to West Virginia, you guys could literally get up to like 10 inches and maybe 11 inches if you're out here, if you're lucky inside of this very dark blue. And then you can see some of these targets up here with our lake effect snow that we're expecting. We see up to 25 inches of snow possibly for that yellow. If not 22, And then it looks like up here in parts of Michigan, guys could see up to 8 inches of snow with the lake effect snow, as well as if you're in some of these yellow spots. The yellow spots will be the big place for this, but that's what we're expecting with our total snowfall out of the snowstorm, and hopefully the roads don't get too icy, but it's gonna be likely. So here's a wind gust radar. This will show us where we're expecting some of the wind gusts today and how high they'll be. So you can see this is why we have heavy freezing spray warning. We can see some pretty high wind gusts over here near Michigan. And that could cause some heavy freezing spray and stuff like that. And then you can see some other wind gusts coming through. But yeah, we're gonna see some wind gusts out here, even in Ohio and parts of Indiana. So it's another thing to talk about. It's not crazy though, and that's what we're expecting. And we do have cold weather advisories and lake effect snow warnings and a heavy freezing spray warning out here for parts of Michigan, Lake Michigan. Heavy freezing spray warning remains in effect until 9 a.m. CST Sunday. Heavy freezing spray at the rate at 2 pound per hour or greater and may rapidly accumulate on vessels. And we got a bunch of warnings out here. We got freezing fog advisory for parts of looks like over here in Kentucky, and cold weather advisory. So let's talk about the winter Arctic blast that we're having right now, which is going to cause some big problems. So let's talk about that next. Let's get up the temperature, and then here is the temperature radar. This will show us the cold blast that we are having. We are expecting a possible warm up after this sticks around for a while, and the warm up might last for a while. But then we're gonna get more Arctic blast. The winter's not over. See right here? Look at that big cold air that's gonna come down. And the main places that are gonna be impacted from this cold air are gonna be up here. But we could see some pretty big impacts down here as well from this cold air. And this could cause frostbites, and it's a life-threatening cold blast for uh, mainly up here. So it's going to be a life-threatening cold blast. It's going to be very cold, and we need everyone to get prepared for this and wear layers of clothing. And there's going to be a chance for some of the coldness to reach all the way down here, and even down here into Alabama and Atlanta. I mean, if we do our future radar, look how far it gets down there. This could get really cold down here on the 14th, possibly. So, yeah. I don't know about really cold, but it's going to get cold probably. And then that's going to stick around for a while. Yeah, it's probably going to get cold down there in the southeast. And then we'll see a little bit of warm air. And then the warm air is going to kind of like get in war with the cold air. And then the warm air is going to win the war and take over the United States. The warm air is going to win. So the United States is expecting to get some warm air with the weather. And that is good if you are sick of the cold. So, yeah, that's what we are expecting. We are expecting some snow showers up here in parts of Montana and stuff like that. And like I said yesterday, we still have a civil emergency message down here for Jennings. This is for boil advisory. So, yeah. Every time there's like a new warning I see, the boil advisories for boil water until suggested. Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching Electric Tornado. There's some big weather coming through. I guess all we talked about today was winter, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to stay tuned, as I am probably going to go live today on this winter storm. Also, I recommend going to Ryan Hall and watching his live streams. Because Ryan Hall has pretty much life-saving live streams, and he does live streams on weather, kind of like me. So you can tune into my live streams or his live streams. They're both around on the same thing. So thank you guys for watching Electric Trail. I'll see you guys in the next weather update video. Have a good day, and this weather is about to get crazy. Also be aware for some flooding if you're in the Pacific Northwest, especially in western Washington. Bye.